Hello folks, Sid Miramontes here with Miramontes Capital. In this week's video, I'd like to cover how to make your money last. One of the concerns that people have, obviously, when I have my seminars or workshops, is we sit around the table and chat about how to best benefit your program and what advice we can give you to help you. One of the biggest concerns that we find out there is that people have is, how do I make my money last? So one of the first things that we talk to you about, there's really 2 points I want to cover here. Number one is, it's budgeting and planning. So step number one is, we need to make sure that we have a stranglehold of what those numbers are. Meaning that, folks, when you're out there living, your husband or wife are out there working 40 hours a week, or whether they're working at home, if they're a homemaker, or donating time, there's very little time for us to get on the same page, especially over the last 20 years as the world's sped up quicker and quicker and quicker. So we've had less time to get together and say, hey honey, here's what we're really spending on a monthly basis. Here's what our projections are that we're going to purchase major goods in the next couple of year period of time. Hey, you know what? We want to go ahead and start looking at helping mom because she needs some help in the rest home. Or hey, our son needs a little bit of help over here because he's buying his new home. He might need another $10,000 for this, or our daughter needs some help with her master's degree. Well, all of these things we have to make sure that we build into your plan. Obviously, we want to take a look at what your monthly expenses are, but we also have to take a look at those things that you don't think about. Because when you go on vacation, you spend $7,000 on vacation, or $5,000 on vacation, or $10,000 on vacation. We want to make sure we build that into your plans, and also what you might purchase major in the next couple of years that may affect your program. All of these things come into play, and we have to basically take your focus like we are looking at in the camera right now. We want to basically continue to bring that focus in and make it clear for you, because right now you're juggling so many things by working, whether you're a CEO of a company or whether you happen to be working as a secretary for a company. Whatever position you may happen to be in, everybody is so busy nowadays that it's really, really difficult for you to get everything on the same page. So our focus is to bring everything together and then plan it for a long period of time, the next 30, 35, 40 years of your life, to make sure that we have a comprehensive plan with inflation built in to make sure that we're on the right track. So that's number one. Number two is, when you look at your investments, folks, this is very, very key. Most advisors miss this, and it's something that you want to make sure you understand. When you set up your portfolio, you want to make sure that your portfolio is not set up to sell your shares every single month. What I mean by that is, lots of times people say that, hey, I'm going to pull out of my portfolio 4% a year. So they're going to sell 4% of their shares every single year. We don't want that, because if you start selling shares, you're going to run out of shares sometime in the future. What we want to make sure of is that you're selling 0 of your shares, where you are basically building your portfolio that covers the 4% withdrawals that you're pulling out. So if you're pulling out $20,000 a year, $30,000 a year, $50,000 a year, you want to set that portfolio up where the dividends and interest come out and equal the withdrawal range, so that you keep your shares intact. So when the markets go up and down, you keep all your shares. So now you have the ability to make appreciation or growth when the markets go up if you have all your shares. But if your shares start shrinking, one day, sooner or later, you may run out of shares. So those are the 2 keys to this week's program, folks. Thanks for your time.